ضيوفنا الكرام، نأمل منكم سرعة التفضل بالجلوس على مقاعدكم. سنبدأ بعد لحظات من الآن. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We're starting momentarily.
نهضة واعدة ورؤية طموحة ومشاريع عملاقة. عرفت الإدارة كعلم له قواعده وأسسه ومدارسه منذ أواخر القرن التاسع عشر، وشهدت خمسينيات القرن العشرين استهلال عهد إدارة المشاريع، والتي كانت قبل هذه الفترة تتم بشكل غير منظم حسب الحالة أو الموقف أو المشروع. يختص مجال إدارة المشاريع بتنظيم وإدارة الموارد بالطريقة التي تمكن إنجاز المشروع وفق مضمونه المحدد دون الإخلال بعوامل الجودة والتوقيت والتكلفة. ومؤخراً لعبت رقمنة إدارة المشاريع دوراً رئيسياً في تقدمها، ومع تدفق الطلب والفرص الجديدة تزايد الطلب على مدراء المشاريع. فحسب الإحصائيات سيحتاج الاقتصاد العالمي إلى 2,300,000 مدير مشروع جديد سنوياً خلال ال10 سنوات القادمة، تزامناً مع تزايد المشاريع التنموية العملاقة حول العالم، والتي تقدر قيمتها بتريليونات الدولارات. يعد اقتصاد المملكة من أقوى وأكبر الاقتصاديات على مستوى العالم العربي عدداً وقيمة، حيث تتصدر المشاريع الحاضرة والمستقبلية بمختلف القطاعات النصيب الأكبر من الناتج المحلي المتوائم مع مستهدفات رؤية المملكة 2030. وفي السنوات الأخيرة شهد السوق السعودي ازدهاراً في عدد وحجم المشاريع بمختلف أنواعها، مما خلق فرصاً طموحة لنمو وازدهار إدارة المشاريع بطرق منهجية علمية مبتكرة، والتي تتطلب وجود مدراء مشاريع مؤهلين ومحترفين، بالإضافة إلى الخبرات المحلية والعالمية لإنجاح تنفيذ المشاريع، والتي تستهدف إنفاق نحو 27 تريليون ريال حتى عام 2030. ومن هذا المنطلق ينظم معهد إدارة المشاريع فرع المملكة العربية السعودية PMI-KSA، وبرعاية كريمة من صندوق الاستثمارات العامة، الدورة الأولى من المنتدى العالمي لإدارة المشاريع. المنتدى حدث عالمي سنوي يعمل كهمزة وصل بين الحاضر والمستقبل في قطاع إدارة المشاريع، ويضم تحت سقفه نخبة من قادة المشاريع المحليين والعالميين، حيث يعمل هؤلاء المحترفون وصناع التغيير باستمرار على تحقيق أفضل النتائج للشركات والمجتمع في جميع أنحاء العالم.
Your Highnesses, Honorable Ministers, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, official delegations, representatives, esteemed media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning. I'm Musab Al-Ansari, and it gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all to the first edition of the Global Project Management Forum, held here in Saudi Arabia today. I'd like to thank PMI KSA for their generous support and for initiating such a prestigious and global project management platform in Saudi Arabia for the whole region and beyond. We'd also like to thank the government officials, major investors, corporate executives from private sector, economists, business experts, notable representatives from local and international organizations, as well as the media and the thousands of participants for being with us in this event. Under the theme, The Future of Project Management, Digitalizing and Adapting to Change, Sustainability, Innovation, and Inclusion, GPMF aims to examine the positive economic impact and the discipline of the project management and vice versa. The future looks bright for those who are capable to adapt to the changing trends by increasing their knowledge and transforming themselves and their organizations digitally, culturally, and always having a futuristic outlook. Thank you for taking the time to join us here today as we unfold insightful, futuristic perspective on the role of program, portfolio, strategic, and visionary leaders with technology advancement, innovation drive, and infrastructure development. Ladies and gentlemen, we request your generous attention and active participation in this engaging event. If you have any questions for our speakers, please do feel free to ask your question after the sessions. Wish you all a very productive day ahead and hope you benefit from these sessions and advise you to pay special attention to networking and building bridges with each other, both as individuals and organizations. We have 4 keynotes, and for the opening keynote, we start with Engineer Badr Mohammed Borshed. He's the president of the Project Management Institute in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. He has over 20 years of experience in the project management field within oil and gas industry. Engineer Badr was recognized as PMO leader for the year of the year by PMO Global Alliance, which is the world's largest community of PMO professionals. Prior to the current role, Badr's experience includes working as a director of NOC PMO, responsible to oversee, manage, and monitor and control a multi-million-dollar projects portfolio. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage Engineer Badr.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أصحاب السمو والمعالي، ضيوفنا الكرام، أرحب بكم في هذا المحفل الكريم حيث نقيم المنتدى الأول لإدارة المشاريع في المملكة العربية السعودية. رعاية كريمة صندوق الاستثمارات العامة، والذي يأتي تزامنا مع ما تشهده المملكة العربية السعودية من تقدم من وازدهار في قطاع المشاريع، والذي يعد المحرك الأساسي لعجلة التنمية والمواءمة في رؤية المملكة 2030. Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, Your esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, good day to all. Let me begin by expressing my gratitude We honor the guests for joining us today here in Riyadh, the capital of our future projects, in inaugurating this important global project management forum that will be held for the first time in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This forum comes in the right time to stress the importance of project management to the Kingdom urban development in all the sectors that are being executed to meet the Vision 2030 goals. Ladies and gentlemen, the project has been always a stepping stone to convert strategies to realities. Executing this project, very important envelope, requires the best and most efficient management tools that can provide. The importance of the project management cannot be stressed enough. Successful practices that will yield remarkable success. Project management is continuously developing field, mandating the need of research, to fresh update our knowledge base with the latest tools and methods that will allow us to execute the project safely, on schedule, on budget, and with required quality. These tools and technologies have developed in the last decade, and we have entered the new Industrial Revolution 4.0. The new development in digitization, artificial intelligence, smart modeling, and other fields. We have now unprecedented opportunities to excel and manage our project more efficiently and have higher chances of success in achieving the desired results. Artificial intelligence and digital tool application are also becoming an essential part of our today business. In our project today, we are using AI and safety monitoring, data analytics, and engineering application. Digital twin and virtual construction application are proving their value and increasing the efficiency, forecasting the problems, and more importantly, taking proactive measures to ensure smooth project execution. Ladies and gentlemen, these execution tools are not only the theme of our distinguished forum. In addition to this important subject, we have designed a comprehensive program that will discuss project management essential aspects and will also have panel discussing the PM landscape, integrating sustainability in our project, and advancement in the infrastructure development. Project team will be, and many other topics will be valuable topics will be discussed in this forum. The crown jewel of the program will be the first ever Global Project Excellence Award celebration. These awards are being launched for the first time, PMI TSA, and will be distinguished market for the global project management map. The award will be presented to PMO leaders, project female leader, young professional, project management research, and project management paper of the year. As you can see, these awards celebrate the project excellence and advancement and worldwide. Here we will recognize the professional and organization that are making a difference for project management around the world, bringing to a beginning of competition to push all sectors in all areas the excellence domains in project management. We are creating a community of excellence where we have established 3 initiatives that will be discussed in this forum. We will be discussing the women empowerment and project management, youth empowerment and project management, and Ambition Nation, which is Watan Tamoh. All of them will be contributing to the success of this forum. Today, we will have a distinguished collection of subject matter experts that will provide a fruitful discussion and assist our project in Saudi Arabia and the region maximize the benefit of our technological advancement and professional project management. Over our schedule, we will have a unique and rich individual from different background and culture, expertise and industries from all the countries are all aligned and dedicated to provide the support and engagement the advancement of the country's project management future. At our forum, we have professionals from 61 countries with registration of 5,400 registered for this forum. That shows the importance of project management in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Finally, I would like to thank Public Investment Fund and a strategic sponsor for giving us the opportunity an honor to create this global forum for efforts of mankind in Saudi Arabia. And I'm full confidence and optimism that we will follow with more programs with the kingdom, inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you indeed, Janir Badr. Our following speaker is Jennifer Tharp, Chair of the Board of Directors at the Project Management Institute, based in USA. Ms. Tharp is a long-time PMI volunteer, having served as president of the PMI San Francisco Bay Area chapter, and as member of the PMI Board of Directors from 2014 till 2020, helping guide PMI through global expansion and acquisitions, rebranding and organizational transformation. She has built a reputation for operational excellence, innovative strategic thinking, working with the highest level of integrity, and a deep and passionate commitment to customer needs. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage Ms. Tharp.
Good morning. I'm very excited to be here with you today. It's an incredible honor for me to be here representing Project Management Institute as the Global Chair of the Board of Directors. It's especially great to be here after 2 years of virtual meetings and virtual conferences to finally be able to be with each other face to face, to build trust, to build relationships once again. Many things changed in these 2 years, but some of the most interesting developments to me are changes that were already starting to take place prior to the pandemic. Things like trends like digitization, trends like starting to have an increased emphasis on sustainability and social good. And most important, the trend of the move towards the knowledge-based project economy. The world is changing fast, really fast, and as a result, teams have to form very quickly and pivot even faster in order to adjust to events. Many project managers have been involved in projects over the past 2 years just to react to the pandemic. For example, we had to develop and deploy vaccines around the world. We had to create makeshift hospitals. We needed to ship oxygen around the world, something we've never done before. And we had to shift towards virtual events. Project managers were key to accomplishing these tasks, to changing the world through their skills, their capabilities, and their passion. Now, as we move forward and look today and tomorrow, this conference is going to be addressing several of those themes. We will be hearing from distinguished leaders, experts, and project managers and project leaders from around the world as we try to understand what the future of projects will be. And Saudi Arabia is the perfect place for such a conference focused on the future of projects. Saudi Arabia is leading the world in strategic thinking, in incredible vision, and moving to the strongest execution in order to achieve things that everyone thought were impossible. I know that I personally am very excited to be learning more this afternoon about National Vision 2030 to completely change Saudi Arabia's energy mix, as well as develop so many visions for the future. It's a very exciting time. Sustainability has emerged as a critical element for businesses, for organizations, and for local leaders going forward. Right now, you're seeing some of those changes emerging from national and regional leaders who are putting forth legislation around protecting the environment. You're also seeing more people-focused projects that help communities, that help preserve and protect communities and our natural surroundings. Again, this is an area where Saudi Arabia is showing excellence. Saudi Arabia is combining sustainability and design in visionary projects. I know most of us are very excited to continue learning more about the Red Sea project. 90 pristine islands that's already winning awards for regenerative tourism and sustainable development. And also, I'm looking forward to NEOM, the new future, which completely transforms the way that environmental conservation is taking place by having a sustainable water conservation system in a city that is projected to be 33 times the size of New York City. Incredibly powerful, unbelievable projects, unbelievable results. All of these things happen due to project managers. The power of project management comes from capabilities, it comes from skills, and it comes from passion and ideas. Project managers are served well through technological advances like AI, but ultimately, projects are delivered because of people. That is why PMI is first and foremost a community of project managers, a community where we can come and share, bring new ideas, talk about how to solve problems, and create this new future together. So, as we move towards thinking about the future, I know that I personally have a little bit of fear when it comes to thinking about the future. I thought that I was very good at figuring out what would happen a few years down the road. But I have learned humility because I did not see a global pandemic. I did not realize the changes that were coming. And I did not see the move towards a more virtual world. With that humility in mind, I would like to talk to you about a few things that I think are going to be part of our future. First of all, I would project that the dynamic changes that we're seeing in the world are going to be very good for project professionals. PMI does a lot of research, a lot of study in order to try to understand what's changing in the world around us. what's new, what we need to pivot to. Because the process of project management is a process of continual learning. We always need to learn new ideas, new trends, new changes. As a result, PMI publishes research, and one of the pieces of research that it publishes every year is called Megatrends, where we identify the 6 or 7 different trends that are going on globally that will affect your work as project leaders. In this year's report, one of the trends that we identified was climate change. That is a surprise to none of us. Climate change is affecting our world every day. So climate change presents lots of opportunities. In some ways, it can be the basis of bold projects, like some of the projects that are under the Saudi Green Initiative. But more than that, it affects all of us, regardless of what kinds of projects we work on, as we can ensure that sustainability is part of every project we do, whether it's something related to energy or whether it's a software development project. We can make sustainability part of our ways of thinking and our ways of working. Another trend that we see is related to the talent triangle. Now, we've got a session tomorrow that's all about the changes to the talent triangle, and some of the things that you'll see there is we've changed the focus somewhat so that the areas that project managers need to develop include business acumen, power skills, and the area I want to talk about today, which is ways of working. It used to be that projects were managed consistently, more or less, from beginning to end. But as our lives have changed so dramatically, so rapidly, we have had to change our ways of working. So we now have methodologies that we've developed. It may be predictive, it may be agile, it may be hybrid, it may be DevOps. There's so many different ones. We've developed citizen developer, disciplined agile, so many different ways of working. Mastering those different ways of working and figuring out how to apply them to each of your projects is what makes you unique and what makes your projects more successful. Every project is unique, every industry, every organization is unique, so understanding all the tools that are available to you and figuring out how to apply them is going to be key to a successful project future. The third item that I want to say that I see coming in the future is focused entirely on career development. Career development is not just good for project managers, but it's good for organizations. Many of us, myself included, went into the pandemic with an idea of how our future was going to play out. I had a particular job, I was doing particular tasks, I was happy with it, it was fine. Suddenly we go into lockdown and the whole world opens up at the same time that it shuts down. We all started thinking, is this really what I want to be doing? People started connecting more with their passion, with their ideas, with their purpose, with their mission, and realizing that I should be connected with organizations that allow me to have that impact that is correlated to that purpose, correlated to that mission. And that has changed everything. Employees now have the capability of working from anywhere in the world. They can find the employers that are willing to support their career aspirations. Therefore, organizations that embrace that and give project managers and other employees a career path are going to be the ones that are the most successful going forward. So in summary, one of the things that I love about project management is it forces you to always be learning. You are required to always pick up new skills, new capabilities, new ways of working. I hope that this conference helps us all in getting tools to understand and deliver better for our organizations. I am confident that we will emerge from these next 2 days knowing that what used to be considered a threat may now be an opportunity. There are so many opportunities with us and beyond us in project management, and I am very excited to watch Saudi Arabia and all of you make ideas a reality. Thank you.
Thank you indeed, Ms. Tharp. Our following speaker is Engineer Bassam Al-Bassam, Head of Center of Excellence, PIF. Please welcome him to the stage.
بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على خير خلق الله نبينا محمد أصحاب السمو المعالي والسعادة أيها الحضور الكرام Your Highnesses, Excellencies, Ladies and Gentlemen السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته Morning I'm pleased to be among you in this inaugural forum taking place here in Riyadh. And I thank the Project Management Institution, the Saudi chapter, for bringing these unique platforms to share ideas and experiences that will no doubt elevate project management in the kingdom. As a responsible and long-term investor with pivotal role in driving the economic transformation of Saudi Arabia in line with Vision 2030, PIF holds itself to the highest global standards of governance while driving our ambitious strategy to achieve what few funds around the world have done. Public Investment Fund has tremendous success to the date. We have grown our assets under management to over 600 billion US dollar, established 52 companies in 10 new sectors, and created 500,000 direct and indirect jobs. Overall, PIF oversees more than 40 projects. Among these are the 4 giga projects: NEOM, Red Sea, Idea, and Roshan, which are large transformational projects designed to support new large-scale economic ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, overseeing such portfolio of investment, projects, and companies requires the deployment of best-in-class project management across the board. And we have been able to do that through investing in skills and capabilities creating platforms to work with our portfolio companies, and investing in international practice that can unlock new opportunities. To name one example, in 2019, PIF initiated the PIF Way to formalize its approach to enhance value in its portfolio companies, building on PIF independent governance and operational framework. PIF supports its portfolio companies at all stages of their development to ensure they implement global best practices, and has always been committed to promoting quality across its project, its workforce, and wider economy. We continuously look to improve our outputs by aligning with international best practices in project management. Today's event is a sure platform to contribute to this aim, where I am confident that through the experts we have here today, more innovative ideas and experiences will be shared. I look forward to the positive discussions, and I hope you will all enjoy your stay in Riyadh. Thank you very much.
Thank you indeed, Mr. Bassam. Our following speaker is His Excellency Engineer Abdullah bin Ibrahim Abdul Karim, Governor, Saline Water Conversion Corporation, abbreviated SWCC. He is the Vice Chairman and Managing Director of Water Solutions Company. SWCC is the global largest producer of desalinated water, managing 32 desalination plants, leading several mega projects ahead of time with a global record as the lowest in energy consumption. His Excellency chairs the Board of Directors of the Water Transportation and Technologies Company, WTTCO, with a long experience developing a leadership able to drive the rapid innovation in applying institutional transformation and development methodologies for organizations while adopting entrepreneurship, innovation, and sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage His Excellency Engineer Abdullah.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وأسعد الله صباحكم بكل خير. قبل ما أبدأ كان المفروض دائما أن كلمة ارتجالية بسبب إني أحضر اللي قبل وش يقولون وما أعيد كلامهم. اليوم زودنا شوية تغيير. المفروض الكلمة بالإنجليزي حولتها عربي لأن نص الموجودين من أبنائنا ونبغى الرسالة تصير موجهة لهم. هذا مو بالتغيير. هذا مو بالتغيير الأول، هذا التغيير الثاني، لأن الأول كان وأنا جالس قاعد أقول وش ممكن نقول عن إدارة المشاريع؟ كيف ممكن أتكلم مع ناس أكثر مني اختصاص وعندهم منهجية إدارة المشاريع وأشرح لهم في مكان هم أكثر مني علم، واللي سبقوني في الكلام أكيد أكثر مني دراية. هل أتكلم عن التحلية وإنجازاتها؟ هل أتكلم عن المشاريع اللي بعشرات المليارات من الدولارات؟ هل أتكلم عن المشاريع اللي تسلم بجودة عالية وبالكوست محدود وفق أنظمة وأطر ثابتة؟ بعدين قررت إني ما أتكلم في هذا كله. قلت أنا عندي خلاصة، أنا اليوم ماني مدير مشاريع ناجح، لكن قد أكون قائد تغيير المجمل. وقيادة التغيير دائما تعتمد على إدارة المشاريع، شئنا أم أبينا. إدارة المشاريع هي أداة، والكلام موجه لكم والحضور، وأنا أعرف أن يوجد في الحضور من هم أكثر مني دراية وعلم وخبرة، ولكن اقبلوا مني بس خلاصة ما عندي من observations وملاحظات على إدارة المشاريع. إدارة المشاريع علم، وعلم يسهل لنا التخاطب فيما بيننا وتبادل المعلومات والوصول إلى لغة موحدة بين مدير المشروع ومدراء المشاريع وفرق العمل. ولكن هذا العلم متى ما بحثنا عن قائد لإدارة المشاريع، فنحن في أحيان كثيرة ممكن نبحث عن قائد لمدراء مشاريع. اليوم في مشاريع مليارية في السعودية، أنت تدير أكثر من 500 مدير مشروع، 1000 مدير مشروع. في ثوابت أساسية تعلمتها من رحلتي في السنوات الماضية، وهي ثوابت قد تكون بسيطة لكنها مهمة. ألخصها أنا في 5 مبادئ إن اتسع المجال ذكرناها بالتفصيل أو لخصناها. سأبدأ بالأول. يجب أن تكون على وعي، تعي نفسك، تعي الآخرين، تعي المشروع، تعي الانفايرمنت، تعي المتغيرات، على وعي بالأشياء التي لا تقال، على وعي بالمتغيرات، عندك الوعي الكافي بما يحيط مشروعك. هذا الوعي ينقلك من مستوى منفذ إلى مستوى استراتيجي. هل نعتقد أن مدراء المشاريع يجب أن يكون عندهم حس استراتيجي؟ نعم، لأن إدارة المشاريع هي النقل من مكان إلى مكان، تحقيق الأفضل في المستقبل، الانتقال من نقطة إلى تغيير مفيد جدا في المستقبل، فجزء منه استراتيجي. الوعي مهم، وأرجع وأقول الوعي يتبعه مبدأ آخر. المبدأ الثاني التواصل. لا يمكن أن ندير مشروع مهما كانت خبرتنا الفنية، مهما عرفنا الورك بريك داون ستراكشر وعرفنا التفصيل اللي في إدارة المشاريع، بدون تواصل فعال. يجب أن نتواصل بشكل فعال. من يحيطون بك بعضهم متخذ قرار، بعضهم من الزملاء في مشروع له علاقة، بعضهم تابع، بعضهم مقاول، كل واحد له نقطة تواصل. لا يمكن نتعامل مع الجميع بالتواصل، فالتواصل نقطة أساسية وهامة في نجاح المشاريع. إذا أردت أن ينجح مشروعك عليك بالتواصل. النقطة الثالثة والأهم، واللي أعتقد أنها أهم نقطة بتركها وبروح للرابعة، وخلونا نجي للثالثة في نهاية المطاف. نروح للرابعة، الدبلوماسية. لا تعتقد أنك ستواجه دائما ناس يجادلونك بالعقلانية أو بالعاطفية أو بالسياسة. ستجد كل هذا أمامك. تحتاج في التعامل مع رؤسائك، أقرانك، مرؤوسيك، ستيك هولدر، المقاولين، وأن تحمل رسالة السياسة، ولكن بشرط: يجب أن لا تغير الهدف الأساسي من مشروعك. يجب أن لا يحيد مشروعك عن التارجت أو الهدف الذي من أجله بدأ. يجب أن تركز دائما على أن السياسة هي واحدة من أدوات التعامل للوصول إلى حل. حينما تمارس السياسة تمارس فكرة أنك جزء من الحل ولست جزء من المشكلة. الخامس، الإصرار. بدون إصرار في أي وقت تواجه مشكلة سيكون عندك خيار أنك تلتف وتترك المشكلة، تغير مسار مشروعك بسبب ما واجهته، أو ترفع يدينك وتقول شكوى الله ما عرفنا. هذه كلها صفات غير موجودة في مدير المشروع الناجح. مدير المشروع الناجح أهم ميزة فيه الإصرار. لكن أهم من كذا النقطة الثالثة اللي أنا تركتها. النقطة الثالثة تكلم عن التأقلم. ما في مشروع ينطلق من نقطة ألف إلى نقطة باء بخط مستقيم. ما في مشروع يمشي زي الخطة 100%. يجب أن يكون عندك القدرة على التأقلم، ولكن زي السياسة، بدون ما تفقد الهدف من مشروعك، بدون ما تفقد النتائج الأساسية في مشروعك، لكن إذا كنت تعتقد أن تطبيق إجراءات معينة سيوصلك من المرحلة الأولى اللي بدأت فيها المشروع لمرحلة الكلوزنج، فتأكد أن هذا مو بالطريق. يجب أن تتأقلم دائما، لكن تتأقلم دون أن تفقد صلب وأساس المشروع. دائما نسمع احنا بلان بي وبلان، هي موجودة، وهي زي المناورة في الطائرات والمانوفرنج اللي يصير في الطائرات. يجب أن تتأقلم مع المتغيرات كي تصل إلى النتيجة المأمولة. هذه 5 مبادئ أساسية قد ما تكون مذكورة في المنهجية حقت البي ماي أو مذكورة في المنهجية حقت البي ماي، أنا أجهلكم في المنهجية، ولكنها مذكورة في خبرات من أعرفهم، مذكورة في خبرات أغلب من مارس أعمال إدارة المشاريع وحقق نتائج. لو سألتهم راح يقولون لكم هذه المعطيات. أحببت بهالموجز بس أني أوصل رسالة، لأني أرى وجوه قادرة على مرحلة التحول اللي نعيشها في المملكة العربية السعودية. كما يقولون دائما أنتم في خير مكان وخير زمان وأنتم محظوظون. أمامكم فرصة كبيرة لتطبيق ما تعلمتموه، ونتأكد دائما أن اللي أنا قلته من مبادئ أنا نتأكد أن يدور في الذهن يصبح منطوق، والمنطوق يصبح فعل، والفعل يصبح عادة، والعادة ستتحول إلى شخصية. أتمنى بإذن الله تعالى أن نرى شخصيات ناجحة قائدة على مستوى العالم تخرج من هذا المؤتمر الذي أشكر فيه المهندس بدر برشيد والمعهد إدارة المشاريع في المملكة العربية السعودية. أشكر الداعمين، لأن مثل هذه الأعمال والمبادرات إذا ما حققت دعم من القطاع الخاص والقطاع العام لن يمكن استدامتها. فأشكر كل من ساهم، أشكر الحضور، وقتكم أنا أعرف أنه ثمين، ما حضرتوا بهذا العدد الكبير إلا وأنتم فعلا يعول عليكم للمستقبل الباهر للمملكة العربية السعودية، وشكرا لكم جزيلا.
شكرا جزيلا. Thank you indeed, Your Excellency Janine Abdullah. We thank our speakers for their stimulating speeches.